Guess I'll never learn.
So here I am today with Terra Verde. Terra Verde? Terra Verde? Terra Verde. Can everyone go down the line and introduce what they do for the collective?
My name is Max. I am the creative director, and then I also produce.
I'm Eli Strohecker. I'm the music director. I also produce.
My name is Pollock. I produce and I'm the recruitment director.
Amazing. A lot of different jobs that we have and responsibilities. By the way, I'm Cassie McCoy. I will be interviewing the collective today. So, do you think that you want to call yourself a collective?
No, I think we're kind of done with the collective, and we're more of a house.
A house.
So when we call ourselves, Terra Verde Creative House, it kind of encompasses more, and we feel that the idea of a collective was kind of played out.
Yeah, I think whenever you put together creative and house, it's kind of just like housing like multiple talents together, and all of us have a lot to bring to the table, and so it's a better term, we think, that kind of encompasses us.
Yeah, we're way more unique than pretty much anyone else that's out here doing the stuff that we're doing. We just have a lot more to say, basically.
I definitely agree. So do you think that's how you separate yourself from other collectives or other houses, as you put?
Mm-hmm.
That you just have so much more to say.
Yeah.
What do you think Terra Verde represents? What do you think is your biggest message that you want to put out into the world? Do you have one?
Yeah, creative individuality. Yeah. Being just expressing yourself in the way that you want to, rather than following trends and doing things that's popular. We do things how we want to do it.
No, I totally agree. And the word house, to describe you, obviously from your music, but it's just, I love the play on words. It is so beautiful. I mean, I've never heard of someone call themselves a house before, besides the Hype House or something like that. I don't know if you guys all sleep together and cuddle up or whatever they do. But where is the Terra Verde house? Where is it located? Where does the magic happen?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
All right. That's a fantastic question. First off, and I think a house is whatever you want it to be. So right now, I feel like I'm in the house. You know what I mean? I have my brothers with me.
I feel so welcome in too.
I'm glad. Make yourself at home.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the house is where you want it to be.
Absolutely.
And going off one of your last questions, our mission statement is to come find your dream. That's our vision. Mm-hmm. We want to invite people in. So that's kind of what we think of what a house is.
That's beautiful. Do you think if you could have one dream location, one tangible house for the rest of your lives, where would it be and what would it look like? If you could, that's a hard question.
That's a hard question.
There's so many things. Anything can be a house or a home, as you said.
Somewhere isolated.
Yeah.
Somewhere isolated for sure. Somewhere that we can kind of make our own realm. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're talking about a physical, a real house, we want that to be somewhere where we can just paint it however we want to, design it however we want to. Pretty much, it's just our own house, and you can tell it apart from all the other houses. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I feel like there would be a lot of red and green and white.
Yeah.
There would be.
Something that me and Eli have talked about many times is a cottage.
A cottage.
Cottage on the countryside.
Yeah.
We would love that. I think that's what
and I
the
think
ideal is.
it runs with our aesthetic in a way that we're taking on an aesthetic and a feeling of nature around us. So a cottage out in the middle of nowhere, it just all
For sure. I
all
feel
the
like
nature around
I'm
it,
picturing honestly on a cliff.
Yeah,
I don't know
think
if
that'd
that's
be
the
great.
vision, but
maybe a little waterfall or something.
oh, for sure, some sort of water. There's gotta be. To house music, when I think of house music, I think of water. I don't know about you,
Okay.
but there's water.
Yeah, I
there's
see that.
all of the elements. I think maybe a little fire too. All the elements can be represented in house music. That's what you make. Do you think that you describe it just as house, or do you think that you kind of venture into the subgenres of house?
We definitely ventured into techno and things like that before. It just hasn't been released yet.
Yeah, on this house project, we've done a lot of sampling, and that kind of runs into the subgenre of lo-fi house,
Oh yeah,
which was
anything.
pretty big around 2016, 17. So I guess we're kind of bringing back that kind of style in a bit. And then as far as our other music, we do so many other things like rap, trap, and that kind of thing. So we might have more electronic-based projects in the future, but yeah, right now we're pretty happy with producing this house album.
In a way, yeah, I feel like you're mixing a lot of genres too, and especially as you said, the sampling process. What does that look like for those who end up producing? Is it more of a hunt, or does it kind of just come to you and you're like, I need that in the project?
It depends on what type of producer you are. I feel like I'm definitely like a more sample-based producer. So for me, samples just come to me. If I hear a song on the radio, if I hear a song on the record player, someone like my grandma, how she playing records, she tells me about a song and I like it. It's going on the FL Studio. I'm chopping it up. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But I think for other people, it depends. Some people like really hunt for samples, like they use TrackWeb or other things like that to really find something that they're trying to make. But I don't know. For me, it's like a more of a natural process. I can't speak for everybody though.
No, for sure. That's beautiful though that you have that gift where you can just kind of hear it and it, you just. That's rare. That does not happen a lot, I think. Do you think, with there being a couple of you, do you think it's hard to focus and have a clear line of what your creative vision is when there are so many creatives who are so strong? Do you think it's hard to focus on one thing, or are you all very good at kind of meshing together and putting out one statement?
I think at the end of the day, we are all collaborators, at our core. We love working with each other. We love being in the studio with each other. And yeah, we all do have kind of our own individualistic creative vision and method of going about things. But at the same way, we are good with working together, producing a project together, and not just focusing on like an individual goal. So
which is good. I mean, there is no I in team, as they say.
It's true.
But it's good that you can all not just erase what's that part of you, like that core part of you. You can't erase it. You always have to, because that's you. No one else is like you. I mean, that's your whole statement, to be you, to be creative, which is so beautiful. So now I really want to get into, just deep dive into the album. There's so much going on here. I listened to it and I've just so much to say. There's so much. So how do you think that you can describe your album in 3 words?
We each gonna give a word?
You could.
Yeah, we could do that.
Oh, that's even better.
Okay, yeah.
You starting it?
I'm gonna say lo-fi. I feel like a lot of the songs were very lo-fi, and they had like a lot more they were sample based, but they had a lot more. They were mellow. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they weren't. A lot of elements in there.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I would say dance, because there are so many songs where you get your head on, and especially for some of Nate's tracks. Yeah, definitely I could dance to that all night long. Yeah.
I'm gonna say emotional. I think a lot of tracks on there kind of brought up emotions, and I think it doesn't connect with everyone the same way, but something about this one was a lot more a spiritual process for me than in the past.
Lo-fi dance emotional, that's perfect. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. That is exactly what this project is. And I feel like there are a lot of stories that come from this album. Do you have a favorite story of either like a title from the song or how it was made?
Sweaty on Court Street?
I really want to talk about that song.
Yeah.
That was the start of it all, yes?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
So last December we took a trip to Cincinnati.
Love it.
We locked in for like 2 days, 3 nights, or 2 nights, 3 days. And it took us a while to really...
Sorry, I was thinking about Jesus Christ. How he's in the cave. I don't know if that's offensive or not.
It was a little similar.
Is it?
It was similar.
No.
It was similar.
Yeah, this is the vision of locking yourself in the cave, dying and coming back to life again.
So
Continue. I'm so sorry.
I felt that the first night we were there, like not much got done, and even that first day we were there, not much got done. We maybe had like creative block, and like that happens when you're
for
it's
sure.
just part of the process. But eventually we got it up, and around like 9 p.m. the night before we're gonna leave, just all of a sudden starts clicking.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
We started working on these different projects. We recorded 90%. What else did we get on there? Nate's track.
Yep.
A bunch of all these different tracks, and like, damn, we gotta finish with the slapper. So we had this house sample. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I was looking through my sample playlist on Spotify, and there was a song by Leon Ware that caught everyone's attention, and I chopped it up, and then Eli put the drums on it, and Max did the mix and everything.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
On Court Street.
We're on Court Street.
Sweaty on
Sweaty on Court
Why
Street.
sweating?
Well, we were just like, you're very energetic, you know?
When you
Oh yeah.
when you get that dance going, that house music going, it gets
Oh,
sweaty.
it gets sweaty. And I don't understand how people just don't sweat at concerts or just like in like.
You're not doing it right the way.
You're not doing it the right way, and you're gonna come out of it looking disgusting probably, but it's great. Like it's just being covered in sweat. That's how you know it's working and it's hitting you the right way. I love that. So you're coming out with a new little EP for a remix, right? A remix EP.
Yes.
Yes.
Talk to me.
Talk to me.
Talk to me,
I'm
yeah.
really excited. So how are you going to drop that? Are you guys gonna just do your own little spins, kind of like revamping it, or are you gonna invite other people?
So we've talked about inviting other people, and it's still in the works, still in the wraps, but Black Friday is coming, so be ready for it.
It's coming, and who does not love gifts, who does not love shopping on Black Friday?
Thanks.
What a great day to drop.
Yeah.
I feel like people don't use holidays enough to drop, to be honest. I think I don't even know if Black Friday is a holiday, but I think it is.
It's a holiday.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think of is Whole Lotta Red, Christmas.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
whatever.
That's the first thing I think about.
But yeah, Black Friday, I mean, it's on a Friday, so everyone drops on Fridays. Yes, once again,
perfect.
amazing. That's so great. If Terra Verde could throw a rave in Ohio, and where would it be? Where would it be?
We're all like
A
spread out.
cornfield, that's what I was thinking.
That's so hard.
Maybe Cleveland.
Let's go Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland. Our friend Grant, he's trying to get some radio things going, and he's all about that rave.
We need
scene,
more
so,
rave
yeah,
scenes
raves,
in
that's right,
Ohio.
Yeah, so maybe up there.
Yeah.
I would love
Let's take
that.
it to North. Yeah.
And you just have, you have to find. It's always a secret, though. It's always a secret, which is kind of fun.
But it's also a problem, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a problem because maybe that's why, because
Yeah.
I'm just not in the know. I don't know the exact pinpoint location. You know, what are those things called? Not digits, the coordinates. The coordinates.
Longitude, latitude.
Or maybe you could just you could pick out a random coordinate and be like, that's our one, that's
Yeah,
our guy.
I'm with that.
Yeah, that's amazing. Any last words that you have for this? Anything you want to plug that's coming up soon, or?
Nate?
I got an album, my second installation of Pain is Growth.
Ooh.
I dropped the album beginning of the year called Pain is Growth. There's a
And
picture.
why?
Well, like I think because I needed to make a statement as an individual statement as a producer. Because producers get slept on a lot.
Oh,
we all know that.
we
Everyone,
all know that,
They don't
yeah.
get their flowers. You know what I'm saying? Even when they're alive, they don't get the respects. Like,
But
Jay
when they
Dilla,
die.
no one talks about Jay Dilla enough.
I love
so
Jay Dilla. Absolutely.
I think that this the next album is gonna have like a lot of like spoken word on it. There's gonna be trailers, there's gonna be documentaries, there's gonna be just promo to really get that message across that pain is growth. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
The tracks on it, I played it for some of the guys, and they're not sad songs. They're triumphant songs because it's gonna show you how much pain I went through during the course of my life till this album drops. You know what I'm saying? It shows you how much I've grown as a producer. I went through a lot in this just year alone. So
Absolutely.
It's really just a statement that pain is growth and anyone can get through whatever they're going through.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
beautiful. That is so beautiful. Anything you guys want to plug real quick?
Yeah,
that
so
up.
I've got a project in the works titled Appalachian Winter.
Ooh, and
And-
why titled that?
Appalachian Winter is titled that because as the season approaches, I've been working on it, and by the time I'll drop it, it'll be about January. So it kind of fits into that winter theme just because of the drop time. And then also I'm adding a lot of like colder sounds, synths and ambient noises to it, with maybe
Amazing.
some trap drums or something like that.
That's a great. I love that mix. Not a lot of people utilize that. Yeah, that cold, but also
Oh, yeah.
the trap. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Any last words?
Yeah, I'm gonna help out with the Appalachian Winter for sure. We're gonna work on that for sure.
Yeah.
And then
Beautiful.
besides that, we got a lot of big stuff coming. We got clothing coming. We got
Ooh.
the new website's coming, which is gonna be pretty wild.
Yeah, we're working on that for KentCore too. I mean, that's why I'm doing this. I mean,
Great,
I
yeah.
need content always.
Yeah.
It's great.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff under wraps, but I'm
Merch.
excited to release it.
If you had anything, if you could do one thing of merch, like what would it be? Would it be socks? Would it be hat? Would it be shirt?
Grill. Probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. TV,
Yeah, the grill.
blue and like
The stag.
silver.
Draws attention,
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
gonna notice that. Yeah.
Everyone would
Absolutely.
know.
Yeah.
a tattoo of the logo. That'd be kind of cool.
It's
actually.
coming. It's coming.
It's
soon.
coming.
It's coming
Fake
sooner or
tattoos,
later.
like temp tattoos,
Temp tats with
TV.
Good idea. Yeah.
We'll pass them out.
I would totally. Oh my! I would do everything. Like put them all over my arm on a sleeve.
Yeah.
TV, tramp stamp, TV. Amazing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, that's great. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to ask today.
Great.
Any questions for me?
What's next for you?
What's next? Oh, that is a good question. What's next for me? I'm working on my podcast still for Kent Core called The Cure All. I want to do the subset though, called The Car All, where I'm in the car just talking, and I bring friends along to talk in the car with me. And because a lot of conversations, I think, a lot of important conversations in my life have happened in the car. Way too many.
Interesting.
And I kind of want to, I don't know if this is illegal or not, but kind of just like put the recorder on and just let it sit and not even tell them. And then be like, surprise!
It could get dicey.
I've been recording. I know that can get dicey. That's a lot of legal things that I have to work out. But that's what I'm thinking.
I think that lets natural conversation, go
Exactly.
and flow just how it should be. Yeah.
Because people are, and not you guys, you did an amazing job, obviously, just talking. People are so scared to talk on interviews. I've had interviews where I've had to just rip it out of people, just get something out. People are just so afraid, not only to be vulnerable, but to to answer something on the spot. But I don't think it's on the spot. I think it's talking. This is just talking. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the only other thing you want to put in is our Instagram.
Of course.
And that's we just changed it.
Terra Verde Creative House.
That's it. Yeah.
Terra Verde
You got any
Creative
plugs?
House. Just my second account that I use for creative stuff at Cherry Bomb, the album by Tyler the Creator, Cherry Bomb Girl. That's it, pretty much. I think that's all the time that we have for
There
today.
you go.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having us.
Yeah.
Woo!